Hi there, welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, this is the show I like to call the Kingstonian Diaries. You're here with me. It's a new setup. I won't explain it to you, but I'll be waiting for the YouTube feedback to see whether or not you guys have noticed it. But my file sizes for my YouTube videos are going to be smaller now because I just realized I was pumping out 4K videos as well. So that's huge file sizes. So we're dropping everything down. We're trying to be download friendly now. We've got the Kingstonian Diaries. The team has come off a pretty good season. Last season we finished fourth. Now we are financially very strong because we've got a huge kitty. Our balance is 134 million. The whole goal here was for me not to go out there and look for players, buy them, and get success. I mean, you can do that. You can overachieve in this game. It's not hard to do still. But you're gonna have to be very good at finding players. Now, I've got a very small setup in the sense that the way I've set up my the way we've set things up, we don't really have we don't really go out there with a lot of scouts. We don't spend a lot of money. We've got a transfer budget, a payroll budget. We try to keep it within our means. Total scouting budget of 720k, which is a lot. We've had our scouts going out. We know what positions we need to fill up. We've got all fullbacks that we want to sign. The objective of today's show is very simple. I'm just gonna look, you're gonna spend time with me, and I'm gonna try and find two players to fill these positions up, because it's the weakest part of our tactic. We wanna be a contender next season, and to become a contender next season, I wanna strengthen these two areas. The second thing is, let's face it, I'm not gonna change my tactic. We're gonna play the 4-3-1-2. I'm gonna play the 4-3-1-2 if it breaks my heart. Man, I will. I don't care. That's the way I'm gonna roll this season. We're still very weak. Even when you look at the team report, yeah, it's true. We don't have a second goalkeeper. If Arjanet Muric gets injured, that's gonna be a problem. And we don't plan on signing too many players. I mean, I've done pretty okay. If you look at my history of my transfer spending, I haven't really gone out there and pumped a lot of money. Most of the time, last season we signed Josh Diamond, 13.5. Paul Luce for 2.5. He's a youngster. Rogerio, well, he's a mistake. We're actually selling him. Well, Vincent Galliard came in, played well. Thomas Dolezal has played well. Damian De Hoyos has played well. Jose Maria Camaria is a youngster. We're gonna give him a few matches. The youngsters have been performing very, very well, and I'm very, very happy with how they've been doing. And most of them have been have impressed me. John Wick, he's been playing in the youth team, and he's already bagged himself 42 goals in 43 appearances. It's pretty scary, this group of boys that we have at the moment. In terms of the main squad, goal last season, leading the race was Callum Higgins. Avram Karadini scored 16 goals. We gave Damien De Hoyos a few matches. He played 3 coming on as a substitute, but played 25 full. So in terms of appearances, we managed to get quite a few players, some appearances. Alan McVeigh is a youngster that we have a lot of I've got a lot of expectations for. He, man, 62 goals in 36 appearances. Some of these boys are just crazy. So the goal has been, I want to see what happens to them. I mean, I can go out there and buy players, and I guess, you can be successful that way, but I've gone past the point where I want to play like that. So so you're gonna sit. If you don't want to sit through this show, I advise you now to I'll see you again on another episode. But for now, that's my plan. My plan is to go and do some boring scouting. So here we go. Jose Antonio. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a fullback, so we can forget all these other positions because I'm not interested. I'm not interested in any position unless, okay, a winger or pops up. Like here, if he was a lot younger and he had positioning of about 9 or 10, I might consider this person as a potential wingback. Why? Because of his crossing, his dribbling, they're already there. All I've got to do is work on his tackling and the positioning, and that's only 2 attributes. And 2 attributes definitely can improve over time. But he's 23 years old, 5 million. This guy is still, there's too much effort required, but I will add him to my shortlist. I'll keep scouting him. They say it's about 10 million. So I really depend on my my scouts, the reports that they come back with. Renzo Santos, not too bad, but we don't really have space for um, another attacking playmaker going through the Sweden Belgian Pro League. We've scouted. Okay, that's fine. We'll send you off on another assignment very soon. Yeah, okay, so we can discard all strikers. Okay, we've got a wingback, Rudy Del Porte. Now this is very, I mean, I've had my eye on this player for a while. We've got Gonosh, who's got positioning of 14. He's pretty solid at back. But we want somebody, we want to have some competition on the left flank. I want somebody who can develop. Now he's not bad. But we've only managed to pull out 67% of the information about him. Poor hit, we don't really care about him being able to hit. It will count towards the maximum number of foreign players. Okay. Works well within a team. It's got determined. Yeah, all right. So basically, he doesn't have the one attribute I don't like, and I'm going to scout him a bit more because we have 83%. We can scout him. I think we can get a bit more information on this scout. I'm going to ask Jonathan Duran to go until he gets full knowledge of the player, because I want to unlock and see whether he has got any attributes, any hidden attributes that are not attractive, like inconsistency, and it doesn't like to play in big matches. So we'll acknowledge. So 6.5 is not too bad. Liam, okay, 34%. I'm not interested. That's 3 stars. I'm not interested in this guy as well. So he's done that. He can't find Lionel Gumedi. Well, 13, 17, very fast. Nope, bravery. I was very quick. Sorry. I think if you're staying on to watch this, then you probably want to know a lot more about this guy. So we'll mouse over. Lionel Gomedi has got bravery of 1. I want more. I saw 1. Discard. I'm not interested in him. Acknowledge, add to shortlist. Nah, we won't even bother keep it. We won't scout him. Rafael, 19-year-old player from Brazil, 60% useful signing. Not too expensive, 2.4 million, but he's not any better than what I have, so we're gonna discard him. Jesus Alberto Villa. Now this is another player that I've noticed, but he's on loan from Man City. There's a very strong possibility Man City are not going to want to sell him, even if I go up to 18 million. But we'll do it for the fun of it and see whether or not they're interested. So I'm going to make an offer for him. Yeah, I think I did. I went up to 110 and they're still not interested. Okay, let's forget it then. We'll discard him. Oh, Dominic Bush. Oh, shit. Butschh. I just saw him. Oh no, Dominic Bush. There we go. Okay, fine. 82, because I accidentally hit it at the wrong moment. So he's got pretty solid mentals. Will be a quality signing at the right back department. My right back we only have Eusebio Villaverde. Now his crossing is 12, his tackling is 12. Is 14, anticipation is 15. I can play a high press with him. I can ask him to close out much more. His anticipation, his anticipation could lead to a lot of solid interceptions on the right flank. So we are going to wow, 21 million. Okay, so assign scouting pool until full knowledge. We want full knowledge of his personality as well, because the scout reports don't have it all. Handles himself fairly professional, so our scout reports on him aren't I'm sorry, we are 100% already. So the scout is going on is basically not gonna. Wow, his salary is 2.35 per annum. That's a lot of money. We're going in for 15 million and we're gonna make an offer and see what the club says. Because if it's 59 million, is a lot of money for him, and I don't know if that's gonna work out. We're gonna discard this guy. He's 85% still. He's very appealing. Tomas Trakoska, no. We're only looking for fullbacks. But I have other players, you know, they are being scouted just in case somebody pops up and he's appealing. Then I might want to scout him a bit more. But this guy, okay, Rodrigo Cabrera. Holy cow! This player is it. contracted to Everton, valued at 23 million. We are going for him. They don't want to sell, but this is going to be a problem. I suspect there are other clubs that are interested in him. Transfer status, yes. We got Kingstonan, Manchester United, and Real Madrid. Asking price not set, so we're going to go in and we're going to make an offer for him. 30 million. Nah, we're going to go straight away 60 million. I have a feeling that this is going to be a war, a bidding war, because there are 4 clubs that are interested in him, and all of them are cash rich at the moment. Celio, he's another player, very fast. Flair is not important. Off the ball can be important if you want him in an attacking role, but it's not vital. But he's got very, very good acceleration. His natural fitness, though, is low. Now, that could have an impact on his injuries. So we're going to check his injuries out, see what kind of injuries does he get. He gets, in training, he's picked up injuries quite a lot. Impact from a player, slight, he was out for 2 days. In training, he turned sharply. Physio, he was out for 4 weeks. Holy cow. Hamstring, does he have any hamstring injuries? Knee injuries. I'm worried about hamstring and knee injuries, but his ankle, he's always getting an ankle injury. So I'm not going to sign him. He gets a lot of small short-term injuries, but they don't want to sell him. Contracted to Watford, valued at 8 million. Celio is appealing, but we're gonna acknowledge. So that's basically the players that are. We have already decided to release some of our players. Terry Hill is worried about being replaced. We're gonna ask Coyle to talk to him. Part of the captain's duty. Go talk to this boy. Yep, that's it. Done that. If you have a captain who loves you, my captain, he's gonna do that for you. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna tell that player, "You listen to me now. You do what is being told of you and don't complain." All right, so our Bush has been Everton willing to discuss deal for Cabrera, 98 million. Holy cow! 4 clubs are interested, and the asking price is 98 million. My transfer budget is 101 million. Okay, but that one left back could turn us, because Villaverde is okay, right? Rodrigo Cabrera is a left back. This is the area that we are the weakest at, and this guy could win us the title. His bravery is 9. That's the only downside. He may not going for the occasional challenge. But let's look at his history, his career stats against Everton. Tackles 4.86 per game, right? In the league, 5.74 per game. That's a lot of tackles coming from this who's got low bravery. 36 games, he tackles almost 6 times in a game. All right, that is 60 fouls last season committed by him. Hell, we're going for it. Accept the demands. Yes, we want him. It's the first time I'm plunking a lot of money for a player. If I can get him, there's going to be major. But this is where things get interesting. Okay, we've got 2 big clubs, right, who are after him. He wants to be a key player. We'll finalize the promise. Okay. We've got some big clubs coming. United and Real Madrid are also in the argument, and if he wants to come, we have to give him a salary that is going to be appealing as well. So we're gonna give him a contract length of about 2032. We're gonna signing on fee is going to be 1 million. Let's see what happens. Agent fee is going to be 1 million. We're going to add a bonus for a shutout bonus. Man, this is interesting. 29k shutout bonus. That's so American. Okay, and then we're going to give him an international cap bonus. We're going to give him a English Premier Division bonus. We're going to give him another bonus for the Champions League bonus, and we're going to add a clause. Seasonal landmark. If he scores 30 goals, we'll give him 1.7 million. Then we have a minimum fee release clause for foreign clubs. I'm gonna stick one in, which has got an expiry date. December of 2028. We're gonna give it to 2030 set. Expiry date 12th of June 2030. Oh, 2028 is better. That's not too far away. Yeah, so 2028. What am I doing? 2029. Okay, set. We are 20. So for 1 year, he's got a. We will set a minimum release clause of 150 million for him. Okay, we'll make it 200 million, I guess. We'll see how he reacts to this. This is gonna jack up his value, and the good thing about jacking up his value is gonna raise my reputation as a club. So I don't mind doing all this. So we suggest the terms to him and see how he reacts. He wants a minimum fee release clause of 118. No, we won't go there. We'll go for 150 million. Yearly, okay, I can. The sell-on fee percentage, I can take that. Appearance fee, no. Unused substitute fee, no. We'll give you 6 million a year, per annum a year. Signing on fee, that's it, man. I got no more money after this. Suggest terms. Finalize the deal. Let's see if Rodrigo Cabrera signs for us. That's all my money. All my transfer budget just went to one player. Oh my god, I've never done this. I've never done this ever. Okay? I've never ever gone big time for a player like this. It's like my Neymar. Oh shit, I don't say that. I don't want him to be a Hollywood actor. So this is the biggest signing I've ever made. He's definitely a player that's going to add a lot of zest to our left flank. It gives me an option on attacking the left. I can keep Hakim Guanoche as a more defensive option. On the right, then Josh Diamond. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Okay, see, this is the part now I'm reconsidering this. Okay, we have a player that's coming in. This is me being indecisive because it's so much money. Transfers, incoming transfer. Where is this? Rodrigo Cabrera. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna withdraw. Because I just realized one thing, right? I've got Josh Diamond on the left flank. Let's look at the situation here. So this is preseason. This is the worst thing about me. I mean, I'm so indecisive. Okay, Josh Diamond isn't that bad. At 29 years old, he's got 2 seasons on him. He's not that bad. I mean, his positioning is 15. The annoying thing about him is he gets forward whenever possible. On the right flank is where we have an issue. Where Eusebio Villaverde, who's okay, but nobody else who can play as a fullback down the right flank. Kyle Walker-Peters is not good enough anymore. Mick Morris is not bad. Tackling, he's a defensive option when I want to defend, so he becomes a defensive option for us. But I don't have a flying fullback on the right flank. So we go back to our short list again, and we become a bit more methodical about how I'm going to sign players. See, doesn't work. Okay, Rudy Delaporte would have been an interesting signing, but he's not bad, but he really is like he's not a bad player. With 6.75, he's definitely a cheaper version, but there's not he's just gonna improve marginally. I don't think that this player is gonna be a fantastic. He's not gonna change us for the better, but he's definitely an option that is a bit more realistic for us. Then if I'm looking at my short list, the right back position is where I'm more interested in now. Mohamed Bouchouhari, no, he's not gonna come. I'm not signing him because Celio now, natural fitness is a bit low, and then Mustafa Fail, not so good. Let's see if I've got another view I can use. Short list for wing backs. Load. Okay, these are all the wing backs. I'm using a different short list now. This one will give me a better idea of the attributes. Okay, no, we have to keep searching for that missing that fullback that I want. We're gonna edit our search. We're gonna pick the attributes. We got acceleration, stamina, decisions off the ball, positioning, work rate, passing and crossing. Okay, so these are all the attributes you're looking at, and I'm going to reduce these by about to 13, and this will pop up everybody in that category. So we got Rudimar, and these players. So these players haven't been scouted, except for Raphael. He's being scouted at the moment. We'll add these players to the mix, and we'll assign a scout from our scouting pool to go out there and scout all these players until we have full knowledge of them. There's not too many. He's not too bad, but he's 32 years old. This guy is 34 years old, contracted to Barcelona, but he is... Nelson Semedo is not a bad option because he's experienced. He's not too fast, but he can cross the ball. But I want somebody who can actually explode down the right flank. At the moment, he might be an option. So Rudima, not necessarily. Okay, so we've got all this positioning 13. We drop it by 1 notch, and still, you know, there are not many players are showing up. So these are the only players that are popping in our search filter. If I go up to the wing backs, then we've got Nelson Semedo and Alamari Toure. So these are the only 2 players showing up. So that's it. Right on the right flank, we still have a problem. We can't find ourselves a world-class right back. So even if I have 100 million, I'm not going to go out there and spend every single iota of money on one player. I was so close to pumping 100 million into Rodrigo Cabrera's back pocket. I mean, it wouldn't have all gone to him, but then I would have... people would probably be laughing at me, and I don't think that's the way to play this game. Okay, Manchester United have gone in with an offer of 186 million for Rodrigo Cabrera. Man, Christian Duarte. This guy is a young up-and-coming striker as well. Damn it. I do not want to go and sign any players. I'm very hesitant about spending all that money. 86 million sounded like good money to spend, but I can't. I will press on with the team that I have. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do in preseason is, now that we've sorted that out, we've got basically we know what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the following season. We got 3 friendlies lined up. I'm going to arrange a couple of friendlies. The boys are coming back. We're going to have a training camp that is they're going to be back for. They'll be back on this day. We'll probably I'm probably going to choose a couple of matches to play, multiple friendlies. We'll do it last day of training camp. Choose teams touring. No, we'll choose a team that's touring nearby. Like no, very small reputation team against AC Eagles. Fine, somebody to whet our appetite with. Then we'll play some similar reputation teams. We'll go and play Bologna. And then we'll play against another team here. Well, a larger reputation team. No, foreign. So we'll pick PSG and confirm. So we've got a few set up. And we've got Bologna, Paris Saint-Germain, Lokeren. So that will be good enough for us. So that's our preseason matches set up. So and now all I do is I spend time just looking at players that my scouts are gonna report on. Kingstonan have moved up, so now we slowly are getting our reputation up as well. So it would have been nice to sign a player for a lot of money, because there's like a quick fix to improving your reputation. So I've not finished scouting Delaport. He'll be a good signing, but that we'll acknowledge that. Nah. There's no point. Dominic Bush on the right flank. Okay, we're going for Dominic Bush. 21 million. We'll make an offer for him. We'll go in at 21 million. He's got a release clause of 59 million. So we'll make an offer for Dominic Bush on the right. Then we've got Gracie Ham. His position. Oh my goodness. Runs with ball down the area, gets into opposition, gets forward whenever possible. Don't want to sell. We're going to make an offer for him. 30 million. So I'm going to make an offer for the youngster. Okay, now we've got this guy contracted to Boca. He's a striker. If he comes to us, he'll want to play straight away. But there's no point signing him. So we got another keeper. This is one area where we are weak, but I'm not. We got youngsters that we are developing. Emmanuel Mero, a defender. He's defensive midfielder more than anything else because he's got low jumping reach. Alejandro Lorenzo, midfielder center. Foreign player, not too keen. I rather sign English players or EU players at the moment. There's not much difference between EU player and a foreign player too. But central midfielder, nah, we don't need a central midfielder. Federico Paredes, he's not bad. I mean, I've seen this player a few times. We'll keep scouting him and add him to our shortlist. Then we've got Federico Parilla, strikers. Oh, this guy is worth scouting. I just saw some very nice ranges there. Nicola Christopherson. Okay. DM, 28 years old. No, doesn't fit into my plans. Chris Ryan, winger, right flank. 12 million. Wow. Acceleration 19. Positioning 7. Tackling 5. 22 years of age. Bravery 8. I wonder. At the age of 22, he's still not bad. Contracted to Celtic, but I'm gonna see whether or not we can make an offer for him. 12 million, make offer, and if he wants promises, I'm gonna tell him I'm retraining him straight away, so he can be a player I retrain. So he becomes like I'll retrain to be a fullback on the right flank. Emil Svensson, forget it. Johan Lundqvist, okay, 21 years old, midfielder. Nice balance. He's going to make a great playmaker. Passing 16, vision 16, decisions 14. 21-year-old lock picker of some quality. Bravery 6. Yeah, but it's not that bad. I mean, like, because these other mentals are fantastic. Okay, ooh. I'll make an offer for him. But we make 2.5. See what they say. Rank, no. Cancel offer, no. We'll make an offer, yes. I recommend scouting the European, yes, scout. Offers made for Wolves Del Porte. So we've gone in. Will Ring is purchasing players. Ask Coyle, go and talk to Gunnar. Chances are Coyle is not going to convince him because he can. My hatchet man has gone in there and told Coyle as well. I told Will Ring that he won't be replaced, but we're signing these youngsters more for the future, right? So Kingstonian's Lundqvist bid rejected for 2.5. We're gonna come in now for 7.5 because that's his release clause, I think. So we're gonna give the club even more money. Nope, you're a hot prospect. And suggest promises. Nope. He wants to be a key player. Well, okay. I'm not going to. What does he want to do? There doesn't even yes, everybody will be able to impress. Cole wasn't available to talk to him, so we've gone in. I have no intention of signing that player and bringing him into the squad and allow him to become a key player because I don't want to disrupt the system that I have. I only want to look at signing wingbacks and any other player that I can retrain. So the other player that I'm looking at is that winger who's got fantastic acceleration, very good mentals, and he has the ability to cross and dribble the ball. So that player can also potentially become a wingback. I just have to retrain him, and that may be quite a good idea. But I have to like kind of expect that. I have to accept the fact that we're gonna have a very leaky right flank. So that might be a problem. He wants to be a key player. No, you'll be a first team player. Dominic Bush, first team. Okay, it's agreed. So we got Villiers competition. Now I'm going to sign a youngster who's 21 years old, and then make him into a right wing back, and then if I have to loan him, I will make sure that he goes to clubs and he's only played in that position. Okay. Alright, so we've got this guy. We'll suggest terms for him. He's accepted it. So we've signed Dominic Bush as a fullback. Good. So we've got a fullback. Now the experiment continues. Can I get that wing back in? That potential wing back to be played. It's a big risk that I'm taking, but never mind. It's worth it because his physical attributes just blew me away. Celtic respond to Ryan offer. No, we're gonna remove this. 17.75. We'll make an offer for him. White will accept. So the young player from Celtic, if Celtic accept the bid, let's see if he comes in with a promise. If he comes in with a promise, I'm gonna tell him he's gonna be played as a fullback. See his reaction. So here we go. Youth facilities are in progress. We got increase the junior coaching budget. Yes. Correct. So this is gonna improve our youth training. Cut back, affiliate club, no, don't bother. Staff, no. So this is good. Data analysis facilities will be improved later. Kingstonian's Ryan offer has been accepted. Rotation, full-time player, no yearly wage rise. No, you're a backup. I'm sorry, kid. You're not coming in as a rotation player, you're a backup. So Chris Ryan, backup. I'm gonna retrain you as a wingback. Okay, so don't you cry when you come here. Suggest no, you're a backup. I'm gonna give you a bit more money. Signing on fee of about 500,000. Salary after reaching club games, 4.1. No freaking way. International cap bonus, yeah, goal bonus. Yeah, you're gonna be a wingback, right? So 91. Okay, suggest so every goal you score, because you're not going to be scoring many goals as a wingback. Backup. You agree? That's good. So I've got to renegotiate Zakaria Hamasha's contract and Luke Solo's contract. So the next 6 months, I got to be paying a lot of attention to these two boys, because once we get to the 6 month, it's going to get progressively harder the longer I take. Alright, so I think the players should be in. Yes, they are here. The squad is here. The players are here. We've got a new youngsters already. And we've got the attacking midfielders, Chris Ryan. So we're going to go to training. Here we go. Position, role. We'll just go to Chris Ryan. Training. You are now going to be retrained as a wingback. And your additional focus will be on positioning. And your intensity level is going to be heavy. He's in need of a rest. Wow. The funny thing is that he joins our club and immediately he needs to be rested. So we're gonna talk to Chris Ryan and we're gonna send him on vacation. So cool. Instruction for 1 week. Go. Don't come back. I mean, come back, please, but take a nice long vacation and we'll see how it goes. So we've got our players in, and that's basically it. We've signed our players. Now we're only hanging about with we got to worry about some of the players in the team. So we have to look out and see whether some of these players need their rest. But so far, so good. Ryan Brewster, we should release him on a free. There's no point you staying around the club. We don't want others to be intimidated by the fact that we allow players to hang about in the club. Other than that, everything looks okay. So Jack Price is going to retire. He said no to my appeal that he stay. But I think overall, this is going to look interesting. Now, training, I've got to set up the training for the players who've joined the club. So we've got a few players who've joined. So we can look here. We got Lucas Fitzgerald, who comes in from Reading. So he's going to be a goalkeeper. So training will be sweeper keeper. That's my standard for all my players. Then got Carl Atkinson. He comes from Sheffield United. He's a striker. I've got plans on using him as an inside forward. So his training will be inside forward. Left only, right? So cuts in on the right. So training and development will make him an inside forward on the right flank. So inside forward, done. Okay, then we've got Eric Kouakou coming in from that team, Montpellier. This is a youngster, plenty of potential. Training and development, we're going to ask him to be a wing back on the right flank. Additional focus, if I'm looking here, is Mental's positioning. Okay, so we'll work on his positioning first. Intensity level be heavy. Then we've got Igo Agua, who's a goalkeeper. Okay, he's gonna have a long way to go, so he's gonna be trained as a sweeper keeper, and I'm gonna work on his positioning as well. Okay, and then we got Dominic Bush, training and development, wing back on the right flank. Looking good. Positioning is 14, crossing and dribbling, so we're gonna go heavy. He's gonna work on his dribbling. And finally, we got Chris Ryan, and we've already done his training. He's going to be a wingback, positioning heavy. Now, what's going to happen in a couple of days, like wingback, about when he comes back from holiday, I'm going to find out. Once he goes for training, I'm going to start monitoring his happiness level, right? So that's going to give me a lot of indications as to whether or not he's going to do okay. We aren't too bothered about who's going to be playing for our friendlies for the first match of the season. I will give everybody a run out. So right now, the first game is a run out. We'll try the players out, but I will definitely be playing Hamash more often this season. So Hamash is gonna be he's gonna play a lot of games for us, and we're gonna wanna give these players a big run out. So I haven't really included a lot of the senior players here for the training camp. I should have, but I was lazy. I was more interested in my who the hell is coming to join our club. That was me. That was the only thing I was interested in doing. So preseason is just me having fun with them now. So we're not too worried about how we play against all these teams. Once the training camp is over, all the other senior players will be here, and then I can have a look at how we do against teams like PSG. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. We start our preseason. We're gonna have some fun with the boys. We're gonna find out whether Ryan is gonna handle being retrained as a wingback. That's gonna be fun. I've got a bit of a contract dilemma with two players, Luke Swallow and Zakaria Hamash. Both of them, I need them in the team, but both of them want to extend their contracts because I am being a bit of a problem child as far as their contracts are concerned. Meanwhile, my boys are going to go out there and have some fun with the AAC Eagles during their training camp. During their training camp, so we're just going to build morale up first game. And then after that, once the training camp is over, we've got time to play some serious friendlies against other teams to see how we stack up against good competition. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. It's a very, very simple look at how I do preseason training, especially in light of how we finished last season. Wingback was the area of concern, and we've gone out there, we've identified several players who can play in that position. We almost spent 100 million on one. Thank goodness you guys stepped in and convinced me to do otherwise. Yes, I heard all of you talking. So you guys take care. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons that continue to support this channel. You make this kind of shows possible for us, to the community. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.